Hello, and welcome to Falling Star Tarot. For this reading, we're going to do something a little bit different and help you find your lost items and objects. Now, if your lost item happens to be heavily biodegradable or affected by conditions and you think it might be outdoors or someone got a hold of it or something, this is probably not the reading for you. It's also probably not quite for you if you're looking for a live creature. This is not your lost pet reading. Okay, that aside, I thought it would be interesting to take out our implements of searching images and see which appeal to you, and then find out if we cannot help you find where you lost, how you lost, and where your object may be now and the likelihood of you getting it back, what you can do to actively search for your object. So our first pile has the microscope. Our second has the eyeglasses. Our third has the camera, old style camera. The fourth with the binoculars. And our final fifth pile has the spyglass or magnifying glass. So if you want to take a moment to meditate, see which object appeals to you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be how you would go about looking for your object, but it might help. Now, there was only a couple of these because I'm back re-recording the intro. There was only a couple of these where it looked like you would have a very difficult time finding the object. I must tell you that I don't believe that anything is impossible, but there were a couple real improbable finds. So, if in the first couple cards it does not sound like anything that you ever did in your life to lose the object, then please go ahead and choose another pile, because they kind of seem to tell a story of how I lost the object, what happened, where it went, how I might find it. Choose carefully, choose again if you must. Remember that this is for entertainment purposes only. I do not want you to do any kind of strange behavior trying to find something. And I have a special card for everyone. I hope you wait till the end and take in the special message card that popped out while I was dealing that is meant for everyone in this reading. Alright, I'll see you there. Hi, those of you that chose the microscope. Let's see if we can't find your object. The microscope itself tells us to use your imagination. Your imagination is the concept of spirit within you. It is the God within you. It is the invisible connecting link to manifesting your own destiny. The Queen of Swords has me thinking that you need to cut through any emotions you have about this loss to be able to think clearly enough to find your object in the first place. That you may have been a little clouded while you lost it, either naturally or otherwise. For some reason, I'm seeing shaving implements. Water, of course. This could really happen where you do your self-care routines. To further support that, the Seven of Wands depicts someone where it's raining. I'm thinking a shower. Can I see candles? Yeah, I think bath or like a spa location. So whether this was your home or not, I think this is somewhere you went, yeah, to take care of yourself. Definitely somewhere where you would be comfortable enough to groom, or, yeah, I keep seeing shaving. That's a little strange. That's not going to be for everyone, but I feel like someone was shaving. Seeing the dog here makes me think that a family pet could be involved. That's not uncommon for our friends, our domesticated friends, to get involved in the loss of objects. So if you have a pet in the home, maybe you could check their quarters, where they spend the most time, and see if you think they might have carried your object off. You could have dropped it in the bathroom or showering area, and they could have carried it outside or somewhere they sleep, somewhere they're comfortable. And a trip might have been involved, maybe to the groomers. Maybe that's why I was coming up with grooming. Not the pet groomers, like the spa, as I mentioned, or maybe the pet likes to sleep in the back of the vehicle, or perhaps your pet has carried this object with them into the vehicle. I also see the lights as meaning we have to illuminate. This object might not be easy to find without light. The rose petals here further confirm my suspicions that this had to do with a place of relaxation. This was definitely like, I see you like setting out rose petals and taking a nice bath, or maybe it was a destination that was kind of romantic, and maybe when you drop your pet off somewhere, that had an influence on where that object went to. Well, the next two cards tell me that you are going to need light to find this object, and it could possibly be outside now. With the pet appearing, I think you might have a little difficulty finding this. With the road being represented, especially if your pet has access to more than just your own backyard, you might have a little difficulty finding this one. That's not impossible, but if they buried it for some reason, yeah, of course, if your object was bigger than a bread box, that's pretty much impossible. But to me, I'm getting something that's going to take some sort of incandescence. I've gotten these before together when I'm trying to find objects, and I'm thinking, is it located near the switches in the car? I mean, what else? Why else do we have here light, light, and light? So it is in the dark wherever it is, and I keep seeing the outdoors in all of these, that it went from somewhere where you were relaxing and taking care of yourself. Yeah, if you have a rose bush outdoors and your pet spends a lot of time there, you might want to check. But I have a feeling this is going to be a little fun. Good luck with this one. Remember, it is just an object. Okay, we have a message at the end. I want you to click over and watch. I put the timestamps down below for. Okay, thank you. Remember, have fun. Hi there, those of you who chose the eyeglasses. Let's see if we cannot find your object. We're being told to see the beauty in everything. As you awaken to your divine nature, you'll begin to appreciate beauty in everything you see, touch, and experience. That may have something to do with your object. Our first clue, we have the mask, the devil. So this makes me believe that your object could be somewhere on display, near a wall, And also that involved in its loss could be a state of ultimate distraction, frivolousness, spontaneity, sort of going against your better judgment. You could have been under the influence of something, if you know what I'm saying. These seem to be telling me how you lost your object, these cards. Oh, this further supports me thinking that your object could be perched or had been perched precariously so on the edge of something. I'm seeing all the fire and the outdoors. This could be the meeting of two elements, like a concrete wall and the open air or nature. Things you wouldn't normally think would come together. So if you were somewhere like a conservatory or an ironically bordered wall, that might be where you lost it or where it ended up. Yeah, I keep thinking it must be up high or in open air. Yes, this makes me think that we have two elements involved. Could be water and earth. Could be that they are balanced there. This mirrors the Two of Pentacles, so they could be perched, balanced. Yeah. Be careful while looking for this one, because you could knock it down. I don't know how big this thing is, but this seems like it might be in a position where it could get further lost if you are careless when you look for it. We could have a bike path involved. There's the concrete in nature. We could have just somewhere where you were out exercising or being competitive and kind of lost your attention. I really feel like you did something you kind of knew was silly because of the devil appearing here. Oh, the hat is telling me that it's going to take a little detective work to uncover where this object went to. You might... A couple of you, this might be in a closet, but right on the edge. Like if you rifle through, then it won't get as lost. But if you're outdoors and you rifle through, you might have trouble. So it's kind of cool that with the eyeglass, I'm thinking you're going to have to put some keen vision and detective work to play to find this one. Maybe you... Yeah, I'm getting that a couple of you might have been juggling a couple of different things, even just coming down a walk. So I think back to where two things met and you were trying to balance. I still think it's up high somewhere. I still think I see it perched on a wall or perched maybe even on a branch or the edge of a storage space for some of you, even if it's near a window. Okay? Alright, I hope this helped you. I have a message for you guys at the end, so be sure to click the timestamp below for that. I want everyone to get this message. Alright, thank you guys. Have fun. Hello, those of you who chose this old-timey camera. Let's see if we can't find your object. This card itself says grasp the essence of infinity. If life is infinite, then this is not life. Grasping this concept will connect you permanently to the infinite source of creation that intends everything. By seeing yourself as an infinite being, the fear of death is forever eliminated. Maybe this is like kind of a message that There's something eternal going on here, and we need to work with those intentions. Oh, the Four of Cups is showing me a mirror. So we could have a place that literally has a reflective surface in it. But I'm also getting that you want to look underneath and come from a place of gratitude. Like our first card is saying, realize that your intent needs to be right on this before you find it. I like how the two birds are looking off over here. Like maybe that's giving us a clue to look in that direction. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, we've got another one. The Ace of Cups. Okay. So 1 and 4 could be important also. I'm getting look up. Maybe down to the right and then up to the left. Maybe you can see why with the way the birds are looking. So those would come out like that. Here we're near a place of water. This might actually help you. And sometimes it's important to get low when you're looking for stuff and then look up. Okay? This also could have a little bit more to do with how you lost the object. Maybe you were looking all over except for right on you at the time. Oh, we've got 8, and we were just talking about eternity. Weren't we just talking about eternal beings? Which is the eternity symbol. I see this as being sort of like a pie. Pieces. Quilting. Yeah, a couple of you might have a quilting area. Definitely anything puzzles. Anything in pieces is a good clue here. Oh, we've got a hotel. So this could be somewhere that you stayed. Anywhere that you paid to visit. A vacation spot of some sort. If you've been out and about, that is a clue. And these came out together. And I'm thinking gold. That is a gold-edged painting. So, if any of you were in a hotel with a gold-edged painting, look down and to the right, and then up and to the left from there, and that might actually help. I'm not sure what the pie and eternity would be about that. Could this mean that it's still there? Maybe it's forever before they move the painting or something there in that room. And you can always check with the staff. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised how honest people are. This also could be with the quilting. This could be a craft area. And gold could just be another clue. It could be... I don't feel like it's the color of the object. If it is, let me know I'm wrong, because I like to know how I'm doing. You know, this could be near a pool, or it could have been when you came back from the pool. Okay, that is what I am getting with these cards. If this did not resonate, do not hesitate to choose another pile. This one I have a good feeling about, though. This one, you're going to find it. I have a really good feeling about this one. But don't go to any extremes to find it, please. If you're thinking, I mean, I know some objects mean a lot to us, but as I said before, I have something at the end I want you all to watch, and I'm leaving the timestamp down below for it. Important message at the end. All right, till next time, have fun. Hi, those of you who chose the binoculars. Let's see if we cannot find your object. This card tells us to appreciate everything and everyone. Look upon every experience you've ever had and everyone who's ever played any role in your life as having been sent to you for your benefit. In this universe, which was created by a divine organizing intelligence, there are simply no accidents. Wow, I feel like this is a clue that there were no accidents to the losing of your object. Maybe someone was involved. Now, that doesn't have to mean something dubious. Let's look around and see what we have. Okay, first off, we have a bouquet. This could have something to do with something nuptial. Could be that you just came near a floral arrangement or floral arranger, boutique. Even if you have a fake flower arrangement in the location where you believe you last had the object. Yes, flowers have something to do with you losing this. We have gardening, trimming. I want you to think back through your every experience with flowers. But this was not exactly an accident. There was something meant to be with this one. We've got strength appearing. I feel like this is you taking those flowers in your hands. So this further confirms that some of you may have been involved in nuptials. You can be a flower girl or something like that during the loss of this object. Or maybe you were making flowers, gathering flowers. Were you out in a field gathering flowers? But I see a bouquet. We've got purple and more flowers. Purple field of flowers. Maybe that's the color of the flowers. Lavender, lilac. Also could be a purple cloth of some sort. I'm not sure why I'm getting that, but like purple velvet. Oh wow, we've got the shadow. So this could be a dark place, somewhere hidden. Also could mean there was some mischief involved in this. Remember how it said that there was basically no accident? And so someone could have been playing a trick and they don't want to fess up because now you don't have your object. Kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen those skits, comes to mind, where people hide the wedding ring. Yeah, that might be why we've got this wedding theme coming out in my mind. We'll hide the ring and then, well, where do we put it? So ask around and be open to what they're going to tell you. Try not to be upset. Oh, so we've got the planets and stars. This is further confirming to me that this object is somewhere in the dark. This is the second object we've gotten like this where it is concealed by the darkness. It is under something in an unlit place. It could possibly be outside or, I'm sorry to say, completely lost to the universe. Now, lots of stars. Stars also mean hope. So this could go either way. Unless, of course, you have a planetarium. If you have a planetarium or something at home, go check by that. I feel like it might remain in the dark. It really might. And I apologize to you. I really feel like it could be far away at this point. But do go ahead and check with people. If it's something that matters to you, feel free to check around with people. Okay? This is what I see for your reading with your object. If none of this resonated with you, go ahead and choose another pile or even another reader. I want you to continue to think about your object. Meanwhile, I have a message at the end of this video I want you to click on the timestamps for because it's very important. It's for everyone. Okay? Till next time, have fun. Those of you who chose the spyglass, let's see if we can't find your object. Our spyglass reminds us recognize how you view others. Persistently viewing others as dishonest, lazy, sinful, and ignorant can be a way of compensating for something you fear. If there's a pattern of seeing others as failures, you need to notice this pattern as evidence of what you're attracting into your life. Okay, so I am taking this as a clue that maybe no one was as dubious and mischievous as you thought they might have been. The Ace of Wands makes me think that there could have been a campfire involved in this. All those fireflies, oh, I think you might have been outside camping or on a beach, somewhere celebrating with others. Even if campfire isn't where you go to celebrate with others, I think this was a gathering of some sort. Oh, the Two of Cups. Two of Cups speaks of balance, yin and yang, true love. I think this is further supporting the theory that there was not dishonesty. As a matter of fact, accusing others may keep the object from you. This could be hinting towards a romantic location. If you were camping alone with someone, or you just went to a romantic destination. I'm seeing community, so maybe that's going different ways because different people are showing up for this reading. The egg. The egg speaks of beginnings. Wow. Could this be a honeymoon type thing? Could just be something new to you, a new to you location, and you were a little unsure of it. Oh, the playing cards. The playing cards tell me that yes. Yes, I think for a lot of you, you were around people, and you may have been playing some sort of games. And yeah, if you have a gaming area, that would be a good place to look. Any kind of a gathering type socializing place. Gambling, maybe? Could be gambling. And sometimes I see these represented as tarot cards. Right here, I'm getting the social aspect. Definitely getting the social aspect. I feel like maybe you were just distracted. With musical instruments showing up, this further confirms me thinking of a vacation spot. Honeymoon or otherwise. I think you were celebrating. This could be a union spot. Maybe where you met someone or rendezvoused with them. And with that yellow, I see the sunshine. I feel like you might have been outdoors. Your object could very well be at least getting rays of sunshine. Even if they're coming in through a window or something of the like. I feel like, especially since there's just so many warm colors in this reading, and it's just radiating. Yeah, I think your object is right out, maybe not right out in plain sight, but it is getting the rays of the sun. So, you have about a medium chance of finding this. I would not go to a lot of expense or danger, of course. I don't want you to put yourself in any danger to find it. Okay, I have a special message for everyone coming up just in just a moment. So this is the message that's for everyone. I hope this did help you with your particular object though, okay? Just a moment, we'll get to that. Hello again. Maybe you remember this from the photo, the thumbnail. All I want to share with you about your object is detach yourself from your stuff. You're not what you have, and you're not what you do. You're an infinite, divine being, disguised as a successful person who has accumulated a certain amount of stuff. The stuff is not you. For that reason, you must avoid being attached in any way. So, regardless if you have a good chance to find your object or not, I want you to know that you are safe in this world, and that's the most important thing. You are more important than an object. If your object is perched on the side of a mountain, I want you saying, I can get another object. I don't care if it was your grandfather's, your grandmother's, if it was in your family for 6 million years. You matter more than anything on this planet. You are infinite, and you will continue on as your love can continue on for the object after it passes from your life, you will be the infinite creature too. Do you see? I don't know how to better say that, but detach yourself from this object. And maybe, law of attraction willing, you might find it. I know we get a little wrapped up with how important something is to us, and we can push it away with that over-importancing, let's make up some words, you know what I'm saying. Putting too much importance on finding it might actually make it harder to find, if you think about it. So, let it go. And maybe it will come back to you if it's meant to be. Okay? Alright, I certainly hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it meant something for you, and I hope you guys do find your objects or realize that the irreplaceable you can replace everything in your life. Alright, if you like this reading, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to catch me again. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. Click the links if you would like to. Until next time, have fun.